Good evening. Grabbing life by the horns is the theme of this annual meeting, and it's a fitting description on many levels. With Rosh Hashanah around the corner, the ram's horn, the shofar, is of course the quintessential symbol of the holiday. It also relates to Lior Zoref, our speaker tonight, and the power of collective intelligence. As Lior likes to say, we are stronger than me. And that indeed is the theme of this past year, the impact that we have all had together, federation, foundations, synagogues, agencies, and the broad community as we have met the challenges of this past year. And yet, the crisis continues to unfold. New York Times columnist David Brooks wrote the following as the pandemic began. Some disasters, like hurricanes and earthquakes, can bring people together. But if history is any judge, pandemics generally drive them apart. For most of us, this is the most uncertain period we have ever experienced. We're uncertain about our health, the economy, the very fabric of our society. And yet, in this community, the evidence is clear. Far from driving us apart, the pandemic is truly revealing our better angels. We are taking control of our lives, and we are taking care of each other in visible ways and, as Carolyn said, in thousands of acts of kindness and caring every day. With individuals and institutions rendered vulnerable almost overnight, the Federation and Foundation have raised almost $1 million for rapid relief and recovery. Thousands of meals have been delivered, now in partnership with our colleagues at Jewish Family Services. Financial aid has been provided for the newly unemployed. Hundreds of thousands of dollars have been earmarked through a joint Federation Foundation grant process for our agencies and synagogues to sustain operations, offer scholarships, pay for supplies, and facilitate services during the upcoming holidays. As many experience financial setbacks, a brand new Federation-managed Jewish Free Loan Fund is now being established. The fund will provide interest-free loans to those in need, giving not just a handout, but a hand up with dignity. As the loans are paid back, money will be lent out again, ensuring the fund's permanency and continual impact. Social distancing and other restrictions have especially impacted our children. With that in mind, we are proud to have supported the Mandel JCC and Camp Gan Israel as they have run camps safely this summer, allowing campers to grow and giving parents a critical break. JT Connect has also been very creative in engaging our region's teams in online activities. As schools shuttered across the country in March, our partners at the New England Jewish Academy and Solomon Schechter didn't miss a beat, transitioning to comprehensive online learning and now reopening safely and effectively. And our colleagues at Voices of Hope and at Hillel's around the state are also transitioning seamlessly to engage their students. Moreover, hundreds in our community with developmental disabilities continue to thrive thanks to the work of JCL, the Jewish Association for Community Living, and Friendship Circle. And with seniors and others increasingly alone, an army of volunteers has been making phone calls and conducting virtual check-ins to break the isolation and address unmet needs. Leadership and staff at Hoffman Summerwood and Hebrew Senior Care have continued to provide excellent care despite enormous health and safety challenges. Through our Federation network and our international partners, your support has literally helped hundreds of thousands of Jews in need in Israel and around the world this year. Again, the power of the collective. And that power of the collective extends beyond our Jewish community in Greater Hartford, with Federation-sponsored programs like Dignity Grows and increasing efforts to combat bigotry and build bridges of understanding across the region. This unprecedented crisis has brought forth an unparalleled response. All of this and more is only possible because this community has come together, the power of the collective, to raise over $4.6 million from both our annual campaign and restricted revenue, and over $950,000 for COVID-19 relief. That's more than this community has raised in many, many years. This is also now a time for innovation. In the coming year, as we have witnessed rising anti-Semitism and hate crimes targeting Jews across the country, we will be launching a new community-wide initiative to bolster security at our synagogues and our agencies. And we are launching what we are calling for now Education Reboot to ensure best-in-class Jewish education in every Hebrew school. We are also capitalizing on the fact, in the wake of COVID-19, that many are seeking to move from New York City and other areas. We will be launching Destination Hartford, a new program to market the benefits of this amazing Jewish community and encourage newcomers with job networking, service referrals, and opportunities to get involved. Since the Federation was founded in the mid-1940s, we have faced and met many crises, including wars that threatened the existence of Israel, the persecution of Soviet refuseniks, emergency airlifts of Ethiopian Jews, and severe economic recessions. Never have we faced a public health and economic emergency like this. Every individual, every family in this community has been impacted, and we don't know when it will end. What we do know, what we can control, is how we respond. Our collective resources, intelligence, willpower, and generosity are making a profound difference. These are indeed sobering times, but our response has not and will not be to shrink from our responsibilities. It is times like these that demonstrate how utterly indispensable Federation and the Foundation are to the quality of life in our community. We is indeed stronger than me, and we can only do it in partnership with you. Now, please welcome Lee Newman, Chair of the Foundation's Board of Trustees.